Well, hey,
Hey,
this is digibros.
It's digibros, yeah!
Ah!
We're doing what everybody wanted us to do. We're playing Dark Souls 3, The Ring City DLC. We brought back Shmer, our character from the Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, we're the guy again.
You should probably watch that one first if you haven't seen it. To build up to this
continuation.
Point. Spoilers for everything.
I'm back in the game, and like I have so many more. Like I played through this whole game again to do the DLC stuff, to pre-play it before I went on this, so I don't make a complete ass of myself. And now I'm just like, this guy has like so much different stuff than what my last character has. He's got so many more rings, but he doesn't have like Havel's ring. Why do I not have Havel's ring?
Oh, where do you get it?
That's weird, I guess. I'm just trying to get a sense of my gear before I go fucking balls deep in this fucking DLC.
Yeah, well, this is the most exciting way to start up the new,
Look,
Dark Souls playthrough.
It's Dark Souls. It's a continuation of the last playthrough. It's been forever since we did digibros.
It has been. It's been quite some time.
I'm sure it'll be even more time before this actually comes out. I gotta remember how to get to the DLC.
I don't know if I'm gonna release this after all the ones we recorded. Back in back in March, like mid-March, Mumkey came over and we recorded a bunch of Let's Plays with Mumkey, and then shortly after Mumkey left the room, and then me, Devu, and Ben recorded a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
So I've just got all this shit that's been sitting on my computer, and I haven't gotten around to editing it because I've got other shit to do, you know? And so Victor has had several times where he's like, why don't we do digibros? And I'm like, I still have a bunch of it sitting around unedited, but it's gotten to a point where I'm like, okay, well, let's just fucking do it, because I'm never going to get around to this. And we are in actual danger of this moving that kills digibros that we've been talking about for a year and a half.
We probably have to thoroughly explain what the fuck's going on at this point, because no one's going to know what the conclusions we've come to.
Well, for starters, you have actually moved already.
Yes, I have already moved.
Victor does not live here anymore.
I was hoping the first episode of Vic Plays Season 2, I guess, would have come out by now, where I'd be in Hope's house and I'd explain that.
Well, it probably will by the time this video comes out.
I guess. I haven't edited the last episode of Vic Plays that's still in this house, so it doesn't... The timeline's gonna be fucked for everyone anyways.
Well,
alright, we found some hooded fucking jackass, and now we're going to the DLC.
Oh, is that how it works? That's
yeah, you just gotta find this guy, and then he shows you a piece of paper.
Esoteric bullshit in the other game.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, when you already know, like, you can pass this guy on your first run through, and then, like, have to come back.
But, yeah, so we have been...
Touch this painting!
God, man, I got it, dude. I'll touch it.
Oh shit!
Really
fuck!
Oh
fuck!
Time.
I'm gonna touch it. I'm going. Whoa!
Bad touch! Bad touch!
No! Rape painting. And there it goes.
So, anyways,
fucking old man.
I feel like your audio is louder than mine.
And
somehow.
the ashes were too, because I'm
sure
like
why.
screaming, and it's like right next to my fucking face. It's like
mine's right up in my
right
face
there.
too. Anyway, yeah. So you've already moved. You're not even. You don't live here anymore.
I no longer live here. This
nebulous
concept of here. I am no longer here.
I'm sure the audience knows that we record this in my room.
Yes.
You know. And you don't live in the house where this room is.
Yeah.
And I probably won't for too much longer. But I've got no idea where I'm going yet.
Yes, you're a kindred spirit.
What? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. It's whatever.
Oh, we're at the Painted World. Painted World of Ariane.
Yeah.
Is that the DLC? Is
that
what this is?
That's what this is.
Oh,
we're at the DLC, everyone! Congratulations! Now you can finally stop fucking commenting on my Vic playthrough. We're gonna do Dark Souls! I want to see Dark Souls!
Well, I know you live streamed some of this game.
I did. I live streamed one of the bosses.
So
that was a bunch of fun.
This place is a snowy place. Oh,
there's lots of fucked guys. Oh yeah, this kind of does the Dark Souls 2 thing of have it swarming you with dudes.
What do these guys look like? They look like one of the bosses, right?
Or
something.
They just look like some dudes.
They look familiar.
They look like Dark Souls men. They kind of look like Dark Souls 2 guys, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, they look like the married couple, the king and queen or whatever. The king guy.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you want a challenge on this part of the DLC, a good thick challenge, when I first played the DLC, I created a new character and then I just went and did this place as soon as I could. And at first it was just way too hard and I couldn't do it. And then I played a little bit further, probably got to like where you fight like the Watcher guys or whatever. And then I went back here and I did the whole DLC and it was like super fucking hard. And this time for digibros, I was like, I'm just gonna play as the guy we were already playing as, so I'll be super strong and I can just get through all this shit at a reasonable pace and not get my fucking ass kicked. Because it's pretty challenging. Yeah. Especially because the next DLC you have to be at the end of the game to do it anyways. So like, why not just do them back to back?
So there's 3, right?
There's 2.
2?
It's only 2, yeah.
Okay. But then they are the end, though.
Yes,
There's
it is.
nothing else.
It is the end. It is an incredibly anticlimactic end, just like all the DLC. Where it's like, the end of the game is still the end of the game. The DLC is just a side story that happens in the game and kind of gives you some more lore conclusions, I guess.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, you live with hope now.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
That will become evident in the Vic Plays series, which is
the
I'm
Vic
sure
Plays
everybody knows
saga. It has to be a saga. There's actually, guys, I don't know if you've realized, I don't know if you're observant enough, but there is an underlying plot to Vic Plays, okay? Vic Plays is actually a characterized version of myself that is not me, but there is a subplot, and it will have peaks, and it will have valleys. It'll go all over the place, and you'll learn the backstory of Vic Plays, the character, who isn't me. I am Victor. Vic Plays is not Victor.
Is there anything to the Vic Plays narrative besides the fact that you just agonize about the games?
Clearly. I mean, it'll get there. It'll just take me like approximately 5 to 10 years for any of it to become obvious to anyone beyond what's in my imagination. In other words, there's no narrative. I'm just being a dick.
So yeah, Vic Plays. I enjoy it. I like it.
Yeah, it's alright.
I don't know how the fans feel about it. I feel like they'd probably love it if it came out every day. That's kind of what
At least once
like.
a week, I feel it would be appropriate for Vic Plays.
Yeah, but I mean, like, people want a daily. People who sub to digibros, they miss that everyday.
Yeah. See, when I came through here before, I could not handle this mob of wolves, and I just avoided them because I could not do it. I think they actually spawn infinitely until I kill the giant one. There's like a Sith-sized one.
Oh my god.
And so they just keep calling more of their buddies. And yeah, look, I'm at the end of the fucking game and they still do a bunch of damage.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. You've moved away. Ben is moving soon. Ben's moving out to Georgia.
We're all getting
at the end
hitched
of the month.
as fuck.
And then Devue's leaving on the 10th of next month. He's going back out to Missouri.
Yes.
So then Shade and Amber are staying here. Mom and Dad are going to find a way to like co-own this house and their house and live in both or something. And I have no idea what I'm going to do. My hope is that I can afford a cool RV and then tour the country in my cool RV and live everywhere. That's my goal.
Which
that's my
would be
beautiful
badass.
Idea. It would be, because we went to the RV dealer.
Yes.
And we went in there like it was kind of close to closing time, and we weren't sure what was gonna happen. Like, what are they gonna guide us through some? Are they gonna want to talk about money or whatever? You know, because I wasn't gonna buy anything. I just wanted to look. But we go there, no one's running the lot. And I just walk right up to the first Winnebago I see and just open it and go inside.
Yes.
They're just unlocked.
It was quite amazing.
So we just go
the
around.
whole time I'm like looking around like, oh god, are we gonna get like,
paranoid
are we gonna get busted, or we're gonna get
Well,
fucked?
what are they gonna do? They're gonna come over and say, hey, you shopping?
You damn kids,
go,
get
yeah,
out of
we
my
are
RVs. I'm the RV salesman.
These things are fucked up, man.
Yeah, they will get you and eat you, and it's scary.
They're fucking sick.
Oh god, oh no, the frost. Oh no, I'm gonna freeze to death. No!
Oh shit. What does this do?
I think it just slows me down. For some reason I thought it was gonna freeze me.
So
I was
yeah,
afraid.
so there was nobody running this RV dealership, so we just walk in and start going into RVs
Oh shit,
left
there's
and
that
right.
big dog.
And whoa, hell yeah, that's majestic.
Majestic as fuck.
We're checking out all the RVs, man. They looked fucking awesome.
They
like
were
the
fucking
big ones
amazing.
are fucking awesome.
Oh Jesus.
But the big ones, the really big ones, they range from $100,000 to $500,000
Yeah.
in price, which I doubt I can afford even if I finance over 10 years.
500,000, right?
Yeah, so
You said $100 to $500.
Oh,
I was like, what?
$100,000 to $500,000.
Yeah. I don't think you said 1,000.
But yeah, they're very expensive. And I don't know if I could afford it, even paying,
Shit.
even
Fucking
if
dick
it was like
nipples, man.
a 10-year lease. I don't know if I could. So, but I'd love to, because the big ones are fucking
God.
incredible. It's really an apartment on wheels. Like there's nothing missing.
Yeah.
You've got a bedroom, a living room. Oh my god. Well,
This guy's rough. Holy shit. How did I do this? How did I do this before? Oh, I didn't fight the dog before. I ran away. But you see how much more fun DLC is when you're not fucking dying constantly? All right, it's got fucking money direct deposited to me. That's insane.
Sorry, I'm making slight adjustments to the audio levels.
My boss just realized that we both have Navy Federal Credit Union, and he can just put money in my bank. I don't have to get sent checks anymore. That's fucking incredible.
Yeah. So we walked around this RV park. The big ones are fucking amazing. They've got everything. They've got all the amenities. They're cooler than a small apartment, you know. And it's on wheels. It's an apartment that you can take anywhere.
Yeah.
That's the coolest idea in the world.
Pretty dope.
Because the only reason I don't want to get like a regular, well, there's two reasons I don't want to get a regular house or apartment. Reason number one is I don't want to get stuck in a city, you know.
Yeah.
Like Virginia Beach, I want to get out of this city because there's not much to do here. But if I move somewhere else and it turns out that it's not that cool,
Yeah.
then I'm stuck there for a year. I'm gonna have to sign a lease or something, you know. And like, for instance, Ben was all gung ho about moving us out to Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Which he's going out there to live with his girlfriend anyways. But like, there's no way for me to look at the area before moving in. You know, I'd have to like take a bunch of trips down there to like see what I'm getting myself into.
Oh
because,
my god.
like, it's one thing to see a house that says 5 bedrooms and this much a month and go, oh man, if we move in 3 guys, we can totally afford that. But what if those bedrooms are all right next to each other and one of us likes to rap at 3 a.m. as loudly as possible?
Exactly.
Suddenly it's a problem, you know. So like, I don't know what the layouts of these houses are. I mean, you can kind of look at that stuff online, but you can't get a real sense of it. And
Fucking dick.
let's put it this way: I'm not a beggar. I'm a chooser.
Yeah.
I have the money that I can be a chooser. You know, like in the case of Ben, and this is part of why I encouraged him to move in with his girlfriend, because he really wanted this idea of like, you know, all the bros in one house together. But I was like, what you guys got to understand is that you just move into wherever you can afford. That's what matters to Ben, is can I afford it? To me, I want it to be perfect because I can afford it to be perfect.
Yeah.
I can afford, like, the room I'm in right now is perfect. It's as far away from everybody else as humanly possible. It's gigantic. It's a perfect room. The only problem is the city that it's in. You know, is lame, and that the housing situation is falling apart. But if I got just a regular house, it's not going to be as good as this, and it's going to suck, you know?
Yeah.
And if I got an apartment, I'm going to have neighbors on all sides, so I can't be loud, I can't be yelling at 3 a.m., you know, I can't be doing all this stuff that is important to me to be able to do. So it's like, if I'm moving, I want to know it's going to be just right. And it's really hard to know that until you actually live there.
Yeah.
It's hard to know until you spent
shit.
some time and
Look at
like
this spooky shit.
figured out how it. Whoa, this is fucked up.
Very Bloodborne.
Yeah, this is extremely bloodborne.
Oh god.
This is horrifying. Something about the whole look of this area. Oh god. Okay, that's just grass. I thought those were worms for a second. I was like,
I think there's some. Yeah, there's some worms in there.
is there?
Oh Jesus. Oh god, the wolves got down here.
Oh,
I
everything's
was trying
down
to
here.
escape the wolves.
Fuck this place.
Oh god.
Anyway.
The trees are truly freaky because you can't tell which ones are gonna attack you.
So yeah, part of the problem is if I move to a big city that's far away, it's hard to organize. Like, you know, if we were moving out to, let's say, Norfolk, the next city over, it'd be dead easy to go look at every house and figure out what they're gonna be and be like, okay, this does seem right. But, you know, if it's moving 10 hours to Atlanta, then, you know, I'm not gonna take a bunch of trips down there to scope out houses, you know. So, and I don't know what part of the city would be best to live in. You know, those guys are just looking at houses in Atlanta itself. But, like, you know, Ben was always trying to find something that's close to public transit. And I'm like, I'd rather live somewhere where right next to my house is something good, you know.
You won't even know how to buy the ganja.
Yeah. Give me some ganja. I just asked Jimmy for that.
Oh, true.
But, yeah, he like, because Ben's all excited about living somewhere that has public transport. I don't care. I have a car, you know. Like, I'd rather just live somewhere that's near stuff. And when we went down to Atlanta, like, my biggest issue with it is that everything's kind of spread out. And I felt like, well, the reason I don't go to Norfolk, which is probably 30-minute drive from here to Ghent, which is a cool area in Norfolk. The reason I don't go to Norfolk is because I don't feel like driving 30 minutes out there. You know, when I get hungry and I want to go get something to eat, I don't want to drive 30 minutes to then wait 30 minutes for my food to get there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want an hour between me and what I'm about to eat.
You had a nice taste of that city life in Pittsburgh. Is that where we went?
Yeah. No. We went to Philly.
Philadelphia, yeah. Because we were fucking going around. It's like a mini New York where it's like you could live somewhere around here and then you could actually walk out of your house and go to a place. Like,
exactly.
And not have to drive. It would be easy.
Philly was a pretty big grid city.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's parts of Atlanta that are like that. But a lot of it, like, it's more like Baltimore where it's like there's a rich area that's more city-like. Yeah. And then, like, most of the other stuff's kind of spread out. So I was like, on the one hand, the cool thing about Atlanta is there is stuff. There's definitely stuff. There's fun stuff to do. There's places to go, but they're all spread out. So it's still going to be a 30-minute drive to get anywhere, you know? It's still going to be like me on a day-to-day going, I don't know how far I feel like driving today, you know?
Look at that.
But at least it does get stuff. Yeah, sick.
Pretty sick, bro, dude.
Yeah,
seriously, wow.
Yeah.
That's become my favorite meme. That's my most used meme.
It's cool to have a city where things come to. They get anime movies, they get concerts, you know, all that good shit. Shit I care about. But yeah, I don't want to move somewhere I don't understand. And then I also don't want to have neighbors. So how do you manage to get an affordable apartment that has neither of those issues? You get an RV. Because then you've got a house that's mobile. You can live in whatever city you feel like, you know.
Aren't these just the Bloodborne guys?
It looks like it.
It's just the Yarnum guys.
They definitely look like it.
He's a wereman.
I mean, and it's like the prayer guys, but also is that an NPC guy?
Yeah, he's a cool talking guy who talks to you, yeah.
He's
you
cool
look to be unkindled.
His voice is super dope.
Well told. And yet you've slipped into the painting.
Sick.
Oh, no matter. If you've lost
you
your
gotta
way
fight
now,
him too. Later.
What's...
So yeah, what the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, moving and shit. RVs. No neighbors. No direct neighbors.
Yeah.
You know, if you're in an RV park, I doubt you're gonna be so sardined that that a little rapping is gonna, you know, interrupt the next guy over. And you can take it anywhere. Now, the only problem is that you have to pay like $500 a month to an RV park, and that's on top of whatever I'm paying for the RV. You know? So if I have to pay more than $1,000 a month for the RV itself, this is out of the question. $1,500 a month is just a little bit much, you know. But like, if it's less than $1,000 a month for the RV, I'll take it. But the smaller RVs are not nearly as cool. We looked at some of the really small ones, like the ones that are like van-sized. There's one where the bathroom is just literally a shower with a toilet in it. Like it's just a tiny little like closet-sized shower, like a little cube shower, but there's no space to stand because there is a toilet there.
Conrad, get this.
So you have to sit on the toilet.
You never have to wipe your ass again. Because you could
Probably
just
not.
shower.
Yeah.
You could just shower it off.
But you have
Even though
to.
I'm sure that shower's super weak.
I don't even know how you would shower your ass because there's nowhere to stand. You have to sit on the toilet.
Just ass in the sky, bro. Just tilt that shit up.
But definitely that level would not be worth it. Like the
Yeah.
smaller ones, I was like, this is a little cramped. I don't like the idea of not having a good bathroom or shower.
Have you gone back up
know?
there yet since we went?
No,
or
because
what?
I was supposed to go with Dad.
Oh, of course.
And Dad, the one like he told me like I don't know, it was like last Wednesday or whatever. We were gonna go up, and then he got busy and because we were gonna go during his lunch, and then he
Yeah.
got busy and forgot, and then he went to DC, and him and Mom are in DC right now.
Are they still there?
They might be back today, but
Holy shit!
he just said we'd go quote next week. So I was like, well, I don't know what that means, but so yeah, until I find out what they cost, I have no idea if I'm doing this. Like,
Yeah.
if it's affordable to get one that's at least of good enough size.
That you don't have to shit and shower at the same time.
Yeah, like, well, yeah, I want it to be at least one of the larger ones.
Or, but
The
that
ones
could be
feel,
fun.
The ones that feel like an apartment on wheels. Those are the ones I want. I don't
Yeah.
want one that's just a van that you can poop in. You know,
A
a
poop
van with a
van.
bed. Like,
Bro, that's a pretty sick fucking poop van, bro.
because the inspiration that I know I could do this is that literally this is what Noah Caldwell Gervais is doing in a
Yes.
Volkswagen bus. That he fucking spent the last 2 years repairing this like fucking 70s Volkswagen bus. And him and his wife are touring the country, and he's doing YouTube from the road. You know, he's a Patreon guy, he's a YouTuber, and he's just driving around. He's doing it more for travel purposes. Like he's non-stop moving. I'm not doing this to travel. I'm doing this to just have a mobile house. You know, but his seems like shit.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely a poor man's way of traveling, you know. Like it's
Definitely
basically
his wife has got to hate him a little bit.
no, she's way into
Living in a nightmare. Yeah.
She's you know
Well, they don't have a
she-
kid,
she
right?
didn't
Do they have
have
a
the
kid?
building. No, they don't have a kid.
Okay,
They have
that's
a dog with
that's
them.
good. A dog, yeah,
Yeah.
not a kid.
But yeah, so the two of them, they've got like a big old like because their bed occupies most of the space in there. So and
Yeah.
you can't really like sit up on the bed
Look at
because it's
that.
close to the ceiling. So
It's
that's
cool.
interesting. Can you go down there? Looks
I don't
like you
remember.
could be down there.
I mean, yeah, it seems probably. I don't think I
Um,
can just drop down there yet.
So yeah, like looking at his situation, I'm like, well, I don't want something like that. I don't want something small and cramped and like you can't actually maneuver. You're just in it because you have to be. You
Yeah.
know? Like I'm not that kind of survivalist. I like comfort. You know, if I'm getting this thing, I'm gonna bring my fucking chair. I don't care if I have to nail it down once a month to move. You know, but
Wait, he's gonna fuck
oh
up
god,
bird.
fucking noises.
They're all bird persons.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Digibros.
Oh, wow! It's sure over.